A lot of people ask me how I find the time to record these videos every week, but they're often surprised to learn that not only does it take me usually less than 15 minutes per video, I'm also using tools that most people already have in Microsoft Office and Windows. So over the next few minutes, let me talk you through my workflow step by step on how I do this. Capturing the screen recording. Let's take one of my weekly Copilot videos as an example. That normally begins by me finding something interesting or inspiring with Copilot that week, which means I'm starting my workflow by recording that interaction as a screen capture. I don't use any fancy software or capture software particularly for this. I use something native to Windows called the Xbox Game Bar. Now this is meant for gamers to record and share clips of the games that they're playing, but we can just as easily use it for screen recording by using Windows key G, which pulls up the Xbox Game Bar, and you can easily record whatever you're working on. After you're finished, this is saved to the captures folder for you to use. Editing in PowerPoint. So next, I'll drag that capture into a PowerPoint template that I've already got set up. There's nothing particularly special about this PowerPoint template. It's just a format I like to use. You can do horizontal or vertical. You can set up both in PowerPoint by using the slide design setup tools. However, what I like about PowerPoint is it makes it easy to drag and drop a lot of different video clips, pictures, animation, text boxes in. I can animate them using the out-of-the-box PowerPoint tools and essentially set up the story I want to tell by showing different clips and images along the way. Don't forget as well, with PowerPoint, you can also edit the videos in PowerPoint by using the trim and crop features as well. Recording in PowerPoint. Once all my animations and flow are set up in PowerPoint so that when I'm presenting, I can see what the sequence of events are, I can then use PowerPoint's native cameo feature to record myself talking over the top of the slide. This allows me to control the animations in sync with how I'm presenting, and I can do it very naturally and very quickly, usually within a take or two. But the other advantage is I can get to see the presenter notes on the screen as well, since I use two screens. One tip I like to do is bring the presenter window over to the middle of the screen and position it right underneath my camera so that my eyes aren't drifting too far away. Once I'm happy with my take, I can then export the whole thing as an MP4 video file straight out of PowerPoint. You'll also notice my template includes a thumbnail slide at the beginning, which also comes out in the video, and I'll show you how I use that in the next step. Polishing in Clipchamp. So with my movie file that I exported from PowerPoint, I can now drag and drop that into Microsoft Clipchamp for some editing and polishing and making it a final version. This is a free video editing tool that's available in most Microsoft platforms as an app, as well as in the browser if you want to use it. It's a great tool, and here are some of the things that I do with it. So first of all, I'll start by setting a first frame thumbnail so that when I upload the video to social media, it's got a nice title screen. And I already created that in the PowerPoint as you saw, but what I will do is play pause quickly, so that's just one quick frame at the beginning, and set a trim marker. I'll then go forward to where I actually start talking and set a second trim marker there, and then I'll delete what's in the middle and remove the gap. And this leaves me with a really nice quick frame right at the beginning with a thumbnail on it very quickly and easily before launching into the rest of the video. I then also do some other light editing, such as trimming the end of the video off or making any other little cleanups as I go. And finally, I'll use the transcript tool for closed captions, and this helps add some subtitles to my video depending on which platform I want to load it on. But there's another advantage to that transcript feature, which I'll talk through in a second. Streamline social media with Copilot. Once I'm happy with the final edit, I can then export my final cutout and get ready to post it on social media. But one thing I do before I close Clipchamp is go back into that automated transcript and copy and paste it out into Microsoft Copilot. That works well with these shorter videos. I then ask Copilot to take on the role of a social media expert who knows all about search engine optimization and best practices for engagement techniques. And I ask Copilot, based on this transcript, write me a caption for LinkedIn, write me a caption for posting on YouTube. And usually whatever it comes back with is pretty good to go, but I might do some minor tweaking to that draft and then post it. And this streamlines my social media workflow quite a lot. And that's it. That's how I go about my weekly video, which is recorded, edited, and posted, usually in under 15 minutes, using mostly free or available tools that are in Microsoft Windows. So if you found this helpful, please let me know. And if you have any other shortcuts or tricks that you'd like to share, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear them.